was information provided at the church that I go to, and it sounded like a good opportunity to provide some support for people in need. And as a result of that contact at church, I came to an informational meeting and decided to get involved.
My son goes to Head Start, and I was at a parent meeting there. I saw they had a brochure about SCLC, and I read over it, and I thought it looked like a really good opportunity and something I wanted to get involved with.
I got involved because some of my students, I brought them along because we wanted to see what was going on and see what the benefits were. They were interested, and I was more interested because I was so excited for them. I've seen the girls and the guys grow. They've gotten education, homes, cars, and they move forward. And they all speak so good about it.
Judy's husband told me about the program and asked us to check it out. He thought it would be beneficial, which it has been for me.
Well, because we were trying to help Denise out, we realized that she needed help with budgeting and finances, and that she needed a support person to kind of encourage her. So we both joined an agreement that we would work together to try and help her get out of poverty.
Well, I got out of the training of how to do my finances way better than I had been. And it has helped me dramatically because now I do things way different than I did before, and I'm on my way out of poverty.
The program was eye-opening for me. I was raised very naive in a middle-class family, and it just gave me a whole new respect for people who are struggling with poverty and the daily challenges that they have. So the program's really opened my eyes.
You've all become my family, and and the growth in it, and the spirit, as well as the spiritual, and everything else with it. Like it's a calling.
How are you a different person?
Well, I guess I'm different because you don't always realize the difficulties that people go through. So your level of empathy and understanding as to what they're going through really comes to the forefront, and it gives you a much better appreciation of the struggles that people go through and the help that they need to get over those little bumps and obstacles. And by getting over those little bumps, life becomes much better for them.
It's really helpful to be in a meeting with people from all different walks of life that come together. And I really just love the encouragement here, and that everybody's so positive towards each other and celebrates each other's success. And it just really makes me feel good to be a part of that and have somewhere to come every single Tuesday.
Yes, so much has happened. I have a wonderful new family. I do. I mean, this is a family. It's just not. I'm going to support Connections. This is my second home, my second family. I have a car now. I have a new job. I have big girl meetings. I have my own business card now. It's opened my eyes to the things that I know that I needed to improve in order to get me to where I needed to be. And Bob and everyone else has really helped me and opened my eyes to things that I thought that I would never be able to reach. I've reached, and I'm still not done.
If you're looking for immediate changes, they're not going to happen. Although your changes have
I know they came fast, right?
immediately.
Not next week, but within a couple months.
Yeah, but if you're looking for that immediate change in your life just by coming to a few meetings, it's not going to happen, because you have to kind of look into like you said, you have to look into your own personality, the environment that you've created, the environment you live in, and then things will change. But like you said, you're changing with it, and you're making the changes.
Yes.
Doing that, I wanted to stay connected with people, so I decided volunteering, at least when I can, would be helpful and beneficial for when I do want to get back into the workforce.
Okay.
I highly recommend the program. It's very educational. It teaches you about budgeting. It helps with your personal goals. One of the main things I established from it was my spirituality part of it, and I believe I've met that finally. And I just recommend it because it's a good way of, it's a support group. People you meet, you become family.
The first thing I would say is make sure this is something that you want. Because nobody's going to hold your hand through this. No one's going to say, okay, today's a meeting, or, oh, don't forget this. No, this is something that you genuinely want. You want to better yourself. You want a better life. You want more out of life. You got to make sure that you want it first. I've come really far, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without Support Connections. I mean, if you want to change, if you want that change, if there's goals that you weren't able to reach that you want to reach, and you really want them, I mean, this is a place to be.